what's special about this conversation is that you are playing a fundamental role in the establishment of this beautiful clinic that we see.
Indeed.
Every patient who steps in, walks into the clinic, they only have so much compliments for the whole ambience, for the space, and then I feel so good to see that every day.
You came as gods in our life and you made it possible that now we are able to look better.
What you do and what we also do is a lot similar, like the way you beautify spaces. We are beautifying people.
When I came to Dubai, I had good, beautiful hair. I used to flaunt my hair like that and stuff.
Most people have shown concerns that it's to Dubai water.
We've come from overseas, from different places. That adaptability is a challenge, and hence there's a lot of hair loss. Coming from the sales profession, I have to look well dressed. There was this statement that was made later that if one person cannot take care of himself, how are they expected to take care of my business? That's something that struck me immediately.
It's been, I think, 7 years now.
7+ years. Very little people noticed that I have done a hair transplant. I sometimes think I wouldn't look the way I look right now without Assure Clinic, without Priyanka, and without Abhishek.
Hi, Nirav.
Hi.
Welcome on Beyond the Mirror.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
In fact, I'll tell you, you are one of the most special guests, and you know the reason why. But obviously, to start with, I think we know you for last 7 to 8 years.
Yes, indeed.
2000.
I started my journey with you guys in March 2018.
Yeah, almost 7 to 8 years. Yeah. So that time you were introduced to us as a patient.
Yes.
And I think what's special about this conversation is that the connection continued and the collaboration continued.
Yes, indeed.
Not as a patient though, but yes. You are playing a fundamental role in the establishment of this beautiful clinic that we see.
Indeed.
And I think your team is so talented. You are
Thank
so
you.
talented.
Thank
and
you.
I'm not exaggerating, but I mean it. Every patient who steps in, walks into the clinic, they only have so much compliments for the whole ambience, for the space, and then I feel so good to see that every day, every patient complimenting.
So I think it was a collaborative approach from all of us put together, including you, Abhishek. In fact, even your tenants above have helped us a
Oh my
lot.
God. Don't even
It was
remind
a
me that.
nightmare, but yeah, all put together, everyone worked hard to build this beautiful center that we
It took
have
so
here.
many months, but I think now that I look back, it was all
Yes,
worthwhile.
indeed,
A lot
indeed.
of challenges, yes, that I can recollect now, but yeah, it was worth it all.
But all the hard work's paying off, so
Yes,
I'm
yes.
happy.
No, but I really mean it. Every patient who steps in literally has to go out, not like, कुछ भी like compliment करके ही जाएंगे.
So I leave one QR code outside where
Yes.
it says that okay, contact the real Nirav Shah
Yes.
from Creative Lab Interiors.
Absolutely. In fact, I feel a lot of connection otherwise also, because what you do, and I somehow feel what we also do is a lot similar. Like the way you beautify spaces, we are beautifying people, and the way there is so much creativity and that aesthetic touch and precision required in your work. I think that's very similar that even we have to do when we are designing headlines. So I think it's a very similar kind of work.
You know,
we do.
I sometimes think I wouldn't look the way I look right now without Assure Clinic, without Priyanka, and without Abhishek and your team, of course. So a lot of well wishes and a lot of credit goes to you guys and your team here in making me look how I look right now.
No, I'm glad, and it's sustaining, and that's important actually.
Yes,
After
yes.
7 to 8 years,
And it's important that the service that you guys provide after the transplant and after the hair care is something that you guys follow up on a weekly basis, bi-weekly basis. And if there is anything that I feel, yeah, my hair is not looking good, I need someone to fix it, I just call up the clinic, and my favorite people are here to help me with my hair and my skin
got that
both.
bonding with you now.
Yeah.
Yes. Of course, before diving into the conversation of your hair journey and all, we wanted to know a little about your overall work. Dubai, that we know, has this world-class infrastructure. I'm sure there's so much pressure and competition in your field to match up to those standards. So, can you tell us, like, when did you move to Dubai and how did you adapt to the Dubai culture from your work perspective?
So I've been here since 2006.
Okay.
February 23rd was the day when
Oh,
I moved here.
okay.
I'll be completing 19 years
Wow.
and continue on to this journey
Mm.
in the UAE. So I have multiple businesses. I'm an
Mm.
entrepreneur. So one of those business that we started our journey back in 2014 is Creative Lab Interiors
Right.
and Contracting, who built this
Yes.
beautiful
Yes.
clinic. Adapting to UAE culture and lifestyle is very easy. I
Mm.
feel connected to this place.
Yeah.
It's like second home for me.
Yeah.
I would rather say not just second home, but this is
Mm.
my home now.
Yeah.
And over and above that, what makes it special is it gives you an opportunity to grow. There are so
Yeah.
many opportunities
Yes.
here.
Yes.
So I feel back in the 90s, I used to feel what opportunities
Mm.
people got in Mumbai, 80s,
Yeah.
90s.
Yeah.
Those are the opportunities that Dubai and UAE is giving you now.
Yeah.
So I feel home about
Yeah.
UAE and Dubai.
So it's almost close to like 2 decades that you're
Yes.
here. And like we discussed, Dubai is a place where beauty means everything, especially the infrastructure of Dubai is so popular. I'm sure it's quite competitive, right, in your field. So how do you match up to the expectations? I'm sure the standards and the expectations that clients also have from you are very high in Dubai.
So expectations are to be met if you want to survive in Dubai and
Yeah.
UAE, because the leadership here is setting so much high standards. Look at Burj Khalifa, world's tallest tower is here.
Exactly.
So you have to set. Everyone has set their expectations high.
Exactly.
In other parts of world, if an interior fit out takes 6 months,
Yeah.
here everyone wants it in 3 months.
That's what it
So
is.
you have to work
Even we wanted
work
the same
exactly.
when we
So
began.
I also remember when I was going through the journey of
Yeah.
my hair care with you guys,
Yeah.
the first thing that bothered me was the
Mm.
time that it will take, because I
Yeah.
had to travel. You guys did not have any
Exactly.
presence here,
That's
so I
yes.
had to travel to Mumbai.
Correct.
And the first thing I asked Abhishek was, how long are you going to
Yeah.
take to do this entire treatment?
Mm.
And he said, how long do you have? I said, I can only travel for the weekend,
Yeah.
and that's all, 2 days.
Mm.
And he said, yes, 2 days is enough. Come over, we'll do it. And it was done in less than 2 days, and I flew back.
Mm.
So it's amazing how you guys did it.
Now talking about the hair, of course, most people have shown concerns that it's the Dubai water that typically has caused a lot of hair and skin issues to them. What was it for you? Was it the Dubai environment, or is it more genetically towards your family that the
I
hair
don't
loss
think
was?
it's genetic for
Okay.
sure, because my family does
Mm.
not have any genetic issues as
Okay.
such, but it is to do with the
Mm.
water here,
Mm.
because it is sea water that's
Right.
being hard water that's being
Mm.
treated and then being flown.
Correct.
But unlike
Mm.
locals, we've come from overseas, from
Yes.
different places,
Yes.
so our hair is not used to the way.
Adapted to
Yeah,
that.
so that adaptability
Yeah.
is a challenge,
Correct.
and hence there is a lot of hair loss
Mm.
in people over here who
Yes.
move to the UAE.
Correct.
So I had seen my hair loss, when I came to Dubai. I had good, beautiful hair.
Mm.
I
Mm.
used to flaunt my hair like that and stuff.
Yeah.
But
They look good
slowly,
now too,
yeah.
but yeah.
So
Mm.
slowly I started seeing that I
Mm.
have receding hairlines
Mm.
and there's a hair fall and stuff. So
Yeah.
I think I noticed it drastically
Yeah.
when I was 33, 34. That was a big concern then.
Mm.
And that's when I connected with you
Correct.
guys.
Correct.
Yeah.
So did you take any treatments before that? Because straight away you wouldn't have considered hair transplant, right?
No, I checked around,
Mm.
and it was one of my friends who is a common friend
Oh.
between you guys and me. He was the one, and I was showing a lot of concern. Yeah, my hair,
Mm.
my hair.
Mm.
So it's like I have a common friend,
Yeah.
my childhood friend Abhishek,
Okay,
who's
so that's how you got
yeah,
his reference.
yes.
Right. Now
So
I can get it.
that's when I had connected with
Correct.
Abhishek,
Mm.
and he made me so comfortable
Yeah.
that you don't have to worry about
Mm.
it, because it was a year and a half that I
Mm.
used to do all the home remedies
Yeah.
and stuff.
Which most people try.
Yes.
Mm.
So, and back in those days, there was not too much of social media would
Correct.
talk about
Yes.
hair care and
So
stuff. So,
awareness was
yes,
less
there
then.
was less awareness about it.
Mm.
So yeah, that's how I came
Correct.
to you guys, and there was very little research that was done, but most of the care that I did was home remedies
So
for.
you just didn't research much with the trust you were there.
Yeah, because you guys came
Mm.
recommended through a
Yeah.
friend who has already
Yes.
tried this, and I was like, nothing doing because there's a connection
Yeah.
in between. And Abhishek made me feel so comfortable.
Mm.
He gave me an assurance that
Mm.
even after the treatment,
Mm.
the hair transplanted
Yeah.
hair will stay with you until your last breath.
Mm.
I will try my best to retain your existing hair
Yeah.
as well.
So it's been, I think, 7 years now.
7+ years.
I think that's a very special thing because a lot of patients do have this anxiety that when they get into this procedure, they are always worried how long will it sustain. Overall, their experience that they've had with maybe their colleagues who've done it somewhere, or maybe otherwise
I
also
have to
they've
tell
always.
you this. While I was the first one to get
Yeah.
hair care and preventive hair care
Procedure.
treatment and procedure. So after me, a lot of my other friends got
Yeah.
into it,
Yeah.
and they are like they do full research
Mm.
and proper analysis about
Yeah.
like how are they going to do it,
Yeah.
FUE, FUT. I don't know what all they were talking
Mm.
about. One of them went and got it done in Jaipur, I think,
Yeah.
somewhere in Rajasthan, and the
Mm.
other one went to
Mm.
Turkey.
Mm.
I was like, okay, I recommended that,
Yeah.
I had the best experience in Assure.
Mm.
So just try,
Mm.
but they decided to go other ways.
Mm.
2, 3 years down the line, they started seeing that their hair
Mm.
wasn't growing
Yeah.
as promised and
Yeah.
stuff. And fate had it calling. You guys opened in Dubai,
Yeah.
and through again my reference,
Yeah.
they came and got their
Yeah.
treatment
There
done
was a
here
revision
again.
procedure.
Yes, so there was a
And
revision
sometimes it does
procedure.
happen that the revision procedure is quite complex.
Yeah, I know, I
So
know.
getting it done right in the first go is ideally, being mindful and going in the right way is so much important.
Indeed, but
Yeah.
what I'm trying to establish here is
Yeah.
that people who went
Yes.
otherwise
Yeah.
to other places
Mm.
came back with zero results,
Yeah.
and then when they got it done through you guys,
Yeah.
they had still better results than what they had
They had in the
previously.
first
Yeah,
attempt. Yeah. Luckily, with that, there was a scope in the donor. Otherwise, sometimes it does happen if the donor is over harvested. We've seen here in Dubai with several cases. You can't even give a rectification
exactly.
or a repair case.
So I also asked one of my friends, "Ke, did you ask if your donor area is not enough? Where will you be taking the hair from?" So he recommended that I have checked and you can take hair from your beard area also.
Here as
Yes.
well. So when you went through the procedure, of course, then 7 years ago, when did you start seeing the results, and did you get that anxiety beach mein ki ugega ki nahi ugega? Many patients have this in that journey of the 6, 8 months when the growth is coming. They're always anxious and constantly keeping a check in.
I
How were you at
personally
that
am
stage?
very positive. I take
Yeah.
a positive life approach, and Abhishek had given me enough confidence that tera baal ugega. And I was like, I didn't want to go through that
Yeah.
process of getting bald, and then
Yeah.
so when I got the procedure done, I had
Mm.
told Abhishek that make sure that I don't have to remove my
You don't
hair,
have to shave it off.
and also at that time very little people noticed that I have done a hair transplant. So
So it was even easier for you.
easier, yeah,
And I
yeah.
think that's a challenge here in Dubai. Many patients then postpone it by a month or two because they have to see work schedule. They want to see when 10 days they have off. And they are a little hesitant that in that trimmed look, they don't want to go back to
Yes.
office and work.
So in fact, one of my office colleagues just got it done, but he decided to remove all his hair and then he got it done. So now it looks a bit weird in that way, the way he is right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure in it's been just a month and a half
Yeah.
since this procedure started. Yeah,
Months, then
yeah,
you almost look back to how you were.
yeah.
But yeah, in your case, luckily that is possible because it is more of the entire front
Frontal
area.
area. Yeah.
So even without trimming or partially trimming, you could camouflage it and
Yes,
smartly
yes,
style it
yes.
and get back to that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. You can tell us some motivational stories because all the patients have some story to tell us, or maybe some compliments that you get once you know that hair is restored back.
Well, honestly, I can't figure myself without hair. That's the scariest thing I could think about myself. So, and coming from the sales
Yeah.
profession, I have to look well dressed, well groomed. So there was this incident where previously
Yeah.
where I was pitching a particular client, and it was a Fortune 500 company,
Okay.
and the CEO looked at one of my competitors when we were briefing all together,
Yeah.
and there was this statement that was made later when he left, is that if one person cannot take care of himself, how are they expected to take care of my business? So that's something that struck me immediately, and I was like, no, you have to take care of yourself.
Yes.
So yeah, so that's one of those moments where I realized that yeah, self-care is so important, and hence hair is the first thing people look on when they are looking at your face. So it's very important.
Yes, so hair is of course not everything. You would be confident and excellent with your work, but yeah, sometimes this can happen, like you mentioned, this experience where you can be maybe partially judged. And if it's fixable, then why not?
Yeah, of course, 100%, because there is a reason why God gave us hair, right? And if it start receding,
True,
if it starts receding, there has to be something that can be done, because obviously hair loss would happen because of multiple reasons, right? You're not eating well, you're not sleeping well.
Correct.
There's a lot of stress. There's lifestyle issues. So thanks God you came as gods in our life, and you made it possible that now we are able to look better.
Yeah. A lot of people do obviously lack confidence when they are in that hair loss phase. And even we have never realized that much. But now that we interact more and more, how much it means to them is something we realize only when we speak, because this is our daily work. I mean, we are doing the procedures, there are transformations, but to an extent, how much it can impact someone's life is only when they narrate to us, we realize, okay, this is something, very meaningful. We are able to add at least a little bit contribution to somebody's.
I always used to feel, Rakesh Roshan has such beautiful hair. And when I got to know that he's totally bald, I was like, seriously? Was he really bald back then when he was, flaunting his hair in those movies and stuff? And then I used to think, now that you have hair transplant and stuff, back in those days, these things were not possible. So, technology has advanced, science has advanced. So, and, there are so many other people in the market who do the same procedures, but having that confidence in one product or one clinic is so important. And I would really thank my friend who recommended me to you guys, and I'm totally happy with the hair care that I have right now. And indeed, I have recommended over what 30-40 patients to
Very
you guys,
easily in
and
last 6.
everyone has only good things to talk about you guys.
I'm glad on that. This is such a great conversation. I want to quickly now do a rapid fire round with you.
Sure.
That's a little fun segment of this. So, your transformation journey, your life in Dubai, your work, all of that we've discussed. We'll just have a small rapid fire round. It'll be a spontaneous answer.
Sure, no
Whatever first
problem.
thing comes in your mind, pose the question.
Sure.
Yeah. One thing you can only experience in Dubai and nowhere else.
Luxury.
Yes. If you could live in any area of Dubai, which one would it be?
Emirates Hills.
One law in Dubai which you feel is really impressive.
For anything you do, you get penalized by money, which is the most important asset in anyone's life, right? Any wrongdoing, you get penalized by saying that, okay, you have a fine of 400, 600, 700, 1000, 20,000. So people are already afraid. And now, after a point, it's not just about money, it's about reputation, right? So, yeah, that's the most important thing.
One thing about Dubai that still amazes you even after all these years.
The vision that the leadership has here is, beyond imagination, honestly.
What's the first place you take the visitors when they visit you here in Dubai, like your family or friends when they visit?
Assure Clinic.
But not everybody would want that.
Yeah, I think it has to be Dubai Mall.
I think nobody misses to.
Yeah,
not
Dubai Mall,
visit
because also Dubai Mall also because of Burj Khalifa. Everyone is curious to see Burj Khalifa.
One piece of career advice you swear by.
Work hard, stay persistent, keep knocking until the door opens.
What's one of the best decisions you've taken in your professional life?
Things changed for good in 2014 when I decided that I have to start my entrepreneurial journey. I took that decision in haste,
Yeah.
but now when I look back, I think that was one of the best
Best.
decisions.
Taken. If your hair could talk, what would it say?
Thank you, Ashore.
The best haircut tip you ever received?
Keep oiling them.
Yeah, that's I think with all the Indians.
Yes.
That's true. Hair wax, hair gel, or keep it natural? What's your style?
Depends on the occasion. Normally, I like to keep it natural, but if there is an event, I would like to put some wax in it.
Yeah. And if there is one celebrity hairstyle you like, which one would it be? Which celebrity's hairstyle will
I was just watching Rocky Rani ki love story yesterday with my friends, and they are like, Nirav, this is so you, this is so you. And I really liked the way he had his hair. So you see, I'm growing my hair again.
Yeah. Ranveer Singh's hair.
Yes.
Even I'm a fan of it.
Yes.
And I think for that matter, even Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah, of course. He has natural hair from his, from his DNA. So
Every patient who comes in,
Yeah.
पूछते हैं, मेरे शाहरुख खान जैसे बाल होंगे क्या? So he's like, he and Ranveer Singh.
yes,
these two
indeed,
have, like,
indeed.
Describe your Dubai life in a fun hashtag.
Hashtag keep rocking, keep growing.
That was so insightful and that was so much of fun talking to you. Really, really loved every conversation, every bit of this.
Thank you, Priya.
And we want to wish you a lot of success in the future work, all that you do, and a lot of happiness, good health, and prosperity for you.
Thank you. You forgot a lot of good hair as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Nice
Thank you,
to meet you.
Priyanka. Thank you very much.
When it comes to hair transplants, especially in cases like Nirav Shah, where both the hairline and crown were treated, it's important to understand the role of native hair that still exists between these zones. These existing follicles are still vulnerable to DHT, the hormone responsible for progressive hair loss. Nirav initially presented as a grade 4 baldness case. While we restored the hairline and the crown surgically, we were very clear from the start without medical support, his mid-scalp could continue to thin, pushing him towards grade 7 over time. But with consistent use of DHT blockers and topical minoxidil, we have been able to medically preserve his native hair and prevent further progression. It's important to note that transplanted hairs like those in Nirav's hairline and crown are taken from the safe donor area, which is genetically resistant to DHT. These grafts typically last a lifetime and don't require any maintenance. The only area that needs ongoing care is the non-transplanted native hair, which remains sensitive. So for anyone listening, the key takeaway is this: if you still have native hairs in area not transplanted, medical management is essential. With proper care and early intervention, you can preserve your hair and avoid the need for repeat surgeries. With the right dermatological guidance, Nirav, even after 7 years of his procedure, is still enjoying a full head of hair without the need for another procedure.